He was drowning in his own paycheck, broke by week 3, every single month, for years. Then he built one habit that quietly rewrote his entire future. Marcus Webb was 29, a delivery driver in Columbus, Ohio, working 10-hour shifts 6 days a week. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't careless. But every single month played out the same way money came in, and by week 3, it was gone. He used to joke that his paycheck knew how to disappear. That joke stopped being funny fast. Then came the Tuesday that changed everything. His car died on the highway, transmission gone. Repair cost $1,100. Marcus didn't have it. He didn't have $100. Sitting in the tow truck, watching traffic crawl past, he felt something he'd never let himself feel before. Real fear about money. That night, he borrowed his sister's laptop and did something he'd avoided his whole adult life. He opened a blank spreadsheet and typed out every expense from the past month. Not guesses. Real numbers, pulled straight from his bank statements. 2 hours later, he sat frozen, staring at the screen. $300 on takeout. $200 more on subscriptions he'd forgotten he even had. Marcus wasn't broke because he didn't earn enough. He was broke because he had no idea where his money actually went. That single spreadsheet was the moment everything shifted, not a bonus, not a lucky break. Just brutal honesty. He started small. Every dollar got a job before the month even began. Zero-based budgeting, though he didn't know the name for it yet. Groceries got a number. Gas got a number. Even fun money got a number, because he knew cutting everything at once would make him quit within a week. The first month was ugly. He canceled 3 subscriptions he'd forgotten existed. He started meal prepping on Sundays instead of grabbing food between deliveries. Some nights he wanted to throw the whole plan out and order in. He didn't. He kept showing up to his budget the same way he showed up to his shifts. By month 2, something clicked. He wasn't just tracking money, he was starting to trust it. For the first time in years, he had $30 left over that he didn't need to survive. He didn't spend it. He moved it straight into savings and didn't look back. $30 became $90. $90 became $200. It was slow, painfully slow. A parking ticket blindsided him. A dentist visit he'd been dodging finally caught up. But now those emergencies didn't wipe him out. They just meant adjusting a few numbers. 6 months in, Marcus had something he'd never had before. Over $1,000, saved, sitting there, untouched. His then came the real test. His brakes gave out the kind of repair that would have destroyed him a year earlier. This time, he paid from savings, rebuilt the fund over 2 months, and never missed a bill. No panic. No borrowed money. No spiral. That was the moment Marcus understood what had actually changed. It wasn't the number in his account. It was that money no longer controlled his emotions. He controlled it. Over the next year, he kept building. He automated his savings so it moved before he could touch it. He negotiated his phone and insurance bills, freeing up another $60 a month without changing a single thing about how he lived. The same paycheck that used to vanish by week 3 now stretched all the way through, with room left over. 2 years after that spreadsheet night, Marcus wasn't rich. He hadn't quit his job or bought a house. But he had 6 months of expenses saved, 0 debt, and for the first time in his adult life, he fell asleep without that quiet hum of financial dread. People assume a better financial life takes a bigger paycheck or a lucky break. Marcus's story says otherwise. His turning point wasn't more money, it was awareness. The second he finally looked at where his money was going, everything else became possible. Because you can't fix what you refuse to look at. And sometimes, the most powerful financial decision you'll ever make isn't a big one, it's simply opening the spreadsheet.